Or not, dude, that's all I got to say. I play real football. That cheat shit don't work with me. If you cheat, leave.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA.
Did you hear me? I play real football. You cheat, leave.
And with that, we'll send you up to the North Shore of Pittsburgh at Heinz Field by the Three Rivers as we headed over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Gotti.
If I report you quicker, you can snap your fingers.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And incomplete to open things up. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
Rodgers will try again on second. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Lawrence Timmons in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So here's 3rd and 20, and with a long yardage, defense going with a nickel look. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to wind up. He's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he'll...
What, you gonna leave because I caught the ball?
Actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 70 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Boswell now to kick after the touchdown. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. Jordy Nelson, what a story he became this year. You got to think comeback player of the year if you're going to give out that award, right?
At a minimum, I would think. And, you know, let's face it, to me, he was a candidate for All-Star awards at the end of the year. He was 5th in receptions, 6th in receiving yards, led the NFL in touchdown receptions with 14. He got better and better as the year went on. And people often talk about after a knee injury, it's the second year back that they achieved their greatness again. I think Jordy Nelson's already there. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Now starts. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers caught by Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Rodgers now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing his Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking deep down the 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers.
Son, you ain't gonna beat me. You might as well leave. See ya. I ain't stupid. You leave, dickhead, because I ain't leaving, motherfucker. I ain't losing my game, sorry.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There ain't no fucking way.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clay Matthews is an absolute force. Multiple Pro Bowls as an outside linebacker. He can swing inside and create the same havoc.
Time running out here on the play clock. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here's Jordan Berry now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 33.
Dude, I play fair, dude.
14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But
I hope he played fair because I do.
Looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough
I'll
confidence in
fucking
himself.
report you quicker, you can snap your
And
fingers.
he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
His throw caught right around the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Starks. What a spin. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. James Starks taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Don't cheat.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started. Even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
On 2nd down, here's one. In trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Clay Matthews from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now Bill on 3rd and long. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the
rush coming, and he's taken down. Lawrence Timmons able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 54 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. The 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eli Rodgers, 79 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell for the extra point. And and they'll remain down by a point.
Damn it! Mother! Holy fuck!
Boswell
blew
to
that.
kick it away after the touchdown.
Motherfucker!
Here comes Montgomery now.
I got a stalker on this place.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard
Fuck.
line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Son of a
Punching in the
bitch.
end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here.
That's a good game so far, buddy.
To stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
As long as you ain't cheating, I ain't cheating. You better not cheat.
The advantage. Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled
fuck.
downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You
I
can see
dare
the
say you
sideline
cheated
moving
on
into
that
the game.
motherfucker.
So defensively,
How the hell did you throw that?
How do we take
Fuck.
that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think
Motherfucker.
pressure is always the first way to go.
You love
I
pressure.
fucking blew that
Let's see if
fucking
they dial it up
out.
this drive.
Come on. I'm catching this motherfucker.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Shit.
And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it. The receiver,
Come on, we're
the guy
fucking losing by
covering it.
one.
But
Let's
I think
go.
the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming
on, guys.
oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and
Losing
get
by one, guys. Let's go.
Right there.
on every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game.
Don't let them score here.
Big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
They score real fast.
Rodgers now to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Third down here for the offense.
We gotta fucking stop them.
1 receiver left. 3
go.
Throwing his
Come on, guys. Let's go. Don't let him.
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free. And
Nice.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's
hell
a
yeah,
surprise.
baby.
I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around
I got
him,
54 seconds to get this fucking done. Let's go.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Oh, shit.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Well, partners, that pass falls.
You want to cheat? I'll cheat now, motherfucker. You just cheated right there.
The nice runner for the San Francisco 49ers.
You just cheated right there.
1,000.
In the backfield, Melvin Gordon, 3
You
yards
just
shy of
fucked
1,000.
yourself
And
up,
Devontae
buddy.
Adams on the receiving end, he finished with 997 as well. And how about Matt Ryan?
You just cheated right there.
56 shy of 5,000. Now he'll be in the playoffs, but won't get the 5,000 for the regular season.
Yeah, and 5,000 yards throwing the ball for a quarterback nowadays, that's a heck of a benchmark. But what a season for Matt.
I was playing fair till you
His
fucking
advantage
cheated,
for
dude.
passers, and now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is.
I don't believe he just did that.
Quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets
I
the
was
ball to
playing
the receiver
fair
quicker.
till you fucked up.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You fucked up, brother. You fucked up, I didn't. I played fair, you don't. You want to call quick? Because I'm going to fucking play fucking 7 points right in your fucking ass.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
Blitz comes and down he goes.
Fuck that.
Time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the play clock's running down. Here's Roethlisberger. And it's a fumble. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hell yeah, baby. I ain't stupid.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I still made the motherfucking
They
thing.
decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either
This
felt
dude
like
cheated,
great
man.
call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now a first
Don't
down
put
carry
this
by
motherfucker in the
Bell.
ground.
He is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just
Fucking cheat motherfucker. Yeah, you better fucking leave, motherfucker. Fucking cheat bastard. Boy, that fucking goofy ass move on me. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fucking motherfucker. You don't want to fucking go to the skin place. Motherfucker, I'll beat your ass in a heartbeat.